Alright, people, listen up, and listen real good. On the subject of Bill S.978, you all need to calm the fuck down. I'm going to try and explain this in the simplest of terms I can, because the majority of you simply don't seem to get what this is all about. Firstly, this bill probably won't get passed. There simply isn't enough support for it at this time, and will take far too long to go through the usual grinding process for it to matter much. It will get changed, revised, resubmitted, then scrapped, changed, revised, resubmitted, etc., etc., the whole shebang. It is not a law yet, nor is it likely to become one. Second, most of you who are submitting videos to YouTube and streaming material on Livestream and JTV, you are already infringing on copyright. The Let's Players, the music compilation uploaders, all of you. It already carries a 5% term and upwards of $250,000 in fines. Possibly more. So, what you are doing is already a criminal act, and the vast majority of you could be sued to hell and back and probably have your lives ruined. Now, the difference, and this is the key point, is that most companies do not give a shit. Especially gaming companies. It's free advertisement to these people. Word of mouth is still the most powerful form of advertisement out there. It has been amplified with the age of the internet. The only thing these companies have ever given a shit about is illegal distribution of their work via file sharing and emulation. That's it. Now, in the off chance that this bill was enacted, nothing would really change. Really, nothing. Absolutely freaking nothing. It doesn't give the FBI some sort of superpower to police the entire internet on behalf of these companies. That isn't their job, and quite frankly, I don't think they really care. It is currently up to the companies themselves to put a case towards you by going to the FBI and bringing a good enough reason for a government agency to go after you. There's also the case of the Fair Use Act, which is admittedly a vague and ambiguous act at the best of times. But it is there to protect you if you are using small bits and pieces for examples, or to get a point across, and does not infringe copyright. Taking a 30-second clip for a YouTube poop? You're fine. Uploading an entire movie? You knew what you were getting into. For any naysayers and rabble-rousers here to make a big scene and flip out over a law they don't understand, just shut up. Go read the current copyright laws and the Fair Use Act, as well as Bill S.978, and educate yourself. You are literally making the internet dumber with your misinformation and mangled lies. And personally, I'd like to think we are better than that. Smarter than that. For the love of God, please prove me right. If you want a more scathing commentary on the subject, and what ultimately inspired me to make this video, see the description below for a link. Lordkat may be trolling in this, in fact he admitted that he did, and comes off quite angry and insulting. He has made a finer point than I, and I implore people to read it over and not get insulted over words on the internet. Now, I hope you all have a good 4th of July. This is Slimnoid, signing off.